YouTube Nation, Main Event TV, aka Me TV, aka Scooby Dooby Doo, aka Talk Tool. Look, today I said I was going to do this, and I want to talk about Philadelphia fans jumping into the stands. Now, and the idiots who think that it's bad, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not. All right. First off, the first kid who did it, the 17-year-old kid, it was excessive. You didn't have to do it. All right. If anyone watched the video, if you look closely, the kid's running around in a circle, swinging his towel or shirt or whatever. The cop can't catch him. The kid finally gives up and jumps on the ground himself, puts his arm behind him. The cop gets there finally, then tases him, if you pay attention. Because he's given up, but yet the cop's still pissed off about it. All right? Now, there's a lot of news outlets that say, oh, it's wrong, and it messes up the game, and it destroys this, it kills the integrity of the game. Let me tell you something. Jumping onto the field has been almost a pastime in baseball. All right? It happens all the time. And I'm talking about in every city, everywhere. I didn't see anyone complain back in the day when Morgana the Kissing Bandit did it. You know, the kid, the chick with the huge rat who would run out on the field and kiss random players, and then all of a sudden it was, okay, we can escort her out. No one complained about that. Never. Right? Then you got these idiots like Vasikahema who talks about how, well, since 9/11 we've been real cautious about what we do. And man, please, you better sack up. Seriously. If that guy was a terrorist, now I'm saying this, if that guy was a terrorist, what makes you think that a stun gun is going to stop him? Number one. Number two, if that guy's a terrorist, since we're going to play that game, all right? Since we're going to play that game, why do you have one out-of-shape police guard, and if you look around, who's around him? A bunch of 65-year-old guys trying to catch him. If you're talking about 44,000 need to be protected, those aren't the guys I want. I want the guys who are in shape, who are gun-ho. I don't want no out-of-shape, like say, some police guard with a taser gun. Come on. Come on. If we're going to play that game, seriously, think about what you speak about. Then we got people like Jim Rome and Mike in the Morning, and even Angelo Cataldi. Angelo Cataldi says, fans jumping onto the field, out of the stands and onto the field, hurts the entire city of Philadelphia. It gives us a bad image. No. You want to know what hurts the city of Philadelphia? The police brutality, the racism, the killing, the raping, the molesting, all the money problems with City Hall. That's what hurts the city of Philadelphia. Not this, all right? They're just fans. And then the second guy comes and jumps out, the next day. And everyone's like, oh, what an idiot, this and that. Well, we find out today on the news that he did it out of protest. Now, whether you believe him or not, I believe him, because if you saw it, you can see his emotion, you can see the look in his face. He's dead serious. Dead serious. There's no playing around, all right? None of it. And Jim Rome's talking about something, well, I really want to defend you Phillies fans, but when you have people like this, look, let me tell you something. Not all of us are like this, all right? Now, everyone says, oh, well, look, if they booed the guy emphatically when he was on the field, if anyone saw the game, watch the video. Not the fan video, the video when it happened. There are multiple people, tons of people, standing up and clapping, all right? Because they're having fun. They don't care. They don't care. I'm tired of hearing this, well, we didn't know what he could have had. Come on. That's just a bunch of excuses. That's a bunch of punk talk, all right? If you're really that scared of terrorists, you know what? Just don't come out of your house. Don't come out of your house. If you come out of your house and you feel that something's going to happen anytime, because we're talking what ifs. We're talking what ifs. What if I was master of the universe? If you're that paranoid, you might as well come out the house with a whole security entourage every time. You might as well just have the Justice League walk you around all day. This is ridiculous. And this is what I mean. Some of these guys are they're so out of touch with Philadelphia. I mean, just not even just with reality. They're out of touch with reality, all right? And they're sitting there talking about, it's so bad and it makes us fans look bad. Now, look, if you want to say it makes us fans look bad, whatever, all right? But when you pull a whole city into it, nah. Apparently, you're not paying attention to what's going on. And any person who doesn't even live in Philadelphia and you making these type of decisions off of this because of what the media is saying, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, all right? I find it funny how we're always the punching bag of everything. Last year in the World Series, Yankees, they in the newspaper photoshopping their players with dresses on. The Boston Bruins got sayings of about Philadelphia women in mustaches. And if you haven't seen it, I will put it in the info bar for you to see. Because of the playoffs. Yeah, all in the name of sport. Yeah. Insult people, all in the name of sport. And then you have people who still like Jim Rome, like I said, still talking about, how they threw snowballs at Santa Claus. That was almost 40 years ago. What's wrong with you? It was a drunk Santa Claus they found randomly on the street. But we're not going to talk about that. They talk about Philadelphia fans are so bad. Apparently, none of you people have been overseas to see a football game. Where they have riots and, they throw fire at players in the face. But yet we're bad. It was okay for Cubs fans to throw beer on our players when they're trying to make it out. It's okay for Arizona fans to set our old quarterback's lawn on fire. But, us Philadelphia fans are apparently just so bad. I find it funny how everyone gets a free pass but us. It's pathetic. Like I said, man, I don't condone what they did, but it's not that serious, really. And all these media, it's crying and carrying on. They're just doing it for ratings. All right, they're trying to scare the hell out of people. Oh my God! And then Mike and Mike, I mentioned it earlier. They're talking about how fans shouldn't be mad at the media reporting this because it's a story, and it's the same fans who watch reality shows and put people like Jersey Shore on. Let me tell you something. All right, especially that's what Mike Golick said it. Let me tell you something, you idiot. All right, I don't watch reality shows. I don't watch Jersey Shore. All right? So to lump me in there with the rest of them shows just how ignorant you can be generalizing people. You're mad because you got caught. All right? I don't see you playing today on ESPN about the fans' excuse. Don't see that. All I see is you talking about that same guy jumping out into the stands and running. And then thinking that's the end of the story. That's it. That's all I see. You don't cover the whole story. Shut up. I really, seriously, and he keeps saying, what is this world coming to? What is this world coming to? It's not what the world is coming to. It's where you're going in your life. That's what it comes down to. You also have people on CBS News where they had some Twitter thing on their TV where it was people were like, well, they got shots for the flu. They should make an idiot shot so people don't do these type of things. If that's the case, we'll start with you. How about that? It's out of hand. It's not even that serious. All right? Really, it's not. Anybody who thinks it's that serious, apparently you haven't been a baseball fan that long, and apparently you haven't lived life. You really haven't. Talking about he was the kids, and look, he made a bad mistake. The father knew he made a bad mistake, and he didn't do good parenting. But the kid isn't innocent either. We got to think about the kids, and they're so innocent and so fragile. If I was that kid's father, I told him, you better not jump into that field or you can come home and get your ass whooped. That's simple. But no, you can't hit kids because they're so fragile and child abuse. Yet they can come on YouTube and call you every damn name in the book. Whatever. Anybody who wants to challenge me on this, please, I'm begging you. I'm telling you. Comments. Video response. I don't care. All right? When you sit here and you bag a whole city for something that happened, twice in 2 days? As if your fans have never done it either. Whatever. I really do have a lot more to say on the issue, but whatever. All right. Until then, y'all, be safe. I'm out.